Hey guys, I'm here with a quick little introduction. So, when we did the Gritty Game 2 podcast in Vancouver, Kayla actually put together a whole trivia for us to do. Unfortunately, due to time constraints in the original podcast, because who wants to listen to 3.5 hours straight, we've pulled it out and it is here for your enjoyment. Little quick apology because we totally ate popcorn while we were doing this trivia and you absolutely hear it throughout, so hopefully you guys don't find that too annoying. Other than that, we'll see you at the end. Bye!
So, Kayla, that's not true that you're going to be a while before you say something else smart. You have put together a quiz.
Some lovely trivia.
So, we're about to find out how little Emily knows about her own writing. But that's fine.
So, there are a couple of broad categories. We are going to start off looking back at the very first thing in Girl Brigade.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm done. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Okay.
Well, not actually the first bit, but we established Jack and Connor. But we also established that there were some other things going on that Jack wasn't seeing, including Steph and Aaron having to lure Connor out of the hotel room.
I remember that.
What was used to get Connor to get up and leave?
Oh,
I know.
Go.
It's Aaron wanted to go to the vending machine to get M&Ms, or was it Skittles?
It wasn't.
No, it was gummy bears.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
damn
was
it.
gummy. I knew it was gummy.
I had gummy worms, but it's
I thought
not
it was.
gummy.
Yeah, I wasn't. I
I
knew
thought
it was
it was-
gummy.
It was
Something-
a gummy
yeah.
candy. It might have been worms or bears, but yes, lovely. 1 point for the team.
Wait,
For the right
wait,
team.
who gets the point?
I have no idea. That's why I was trying to figure
Gritty.
out you guys. Are we sacrificing trivia points to Gritty? To
Absolutely.
appease him?
No, to get him to go to
It's
the
the
All-Star
writing
game.
team versus the secretary. I think that's how we're doing this.
No, because there's going to be stuff that she's going to know that I won't. Absolutely. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
The good news is we're only doing like a handful of questions about Girl Brigade, and then we're moving into general hockey stuff.
That's still a toss-up.
I
I
will
know.
die.
That
Okay.
is probably not wholly true because we keep you pretty up to date.
So, more recently, Larissa.
Yes. You guys, she's reading these like it's a spy novel. It's freaking me out. Continue.
Back to Clarissa. So, London Nights
Yes.
Oh, wait,
found
child.
themselves dancing along to a K-pop song.
Shit.
What song and by what artist?
Ah,
you
that
just-
would
can
be
you just
BTS,
put a
Boy in Love.
Just put a point in Joe's column. Just like let it go.
No.
What? What?
Wait, oh, the Nights. The Nights.
Oh,
sorry.
not the Sabres, okay.
Well, no, it is. It's not. There were two different
It's alluded
occasions.
to in Clarissa.
It
But
would
they're
be
remote.
the Nights doing Sonia Shade's G.
No.
What?
Wait,
What
no.
answer do you
I thought
have?
it was.
I feel like I need to
thought
know.
Mitch mentioned G.
BTS, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And I remember I
Oh,
yelled at
I
you
knew
because
that. No, that is absolutely it.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
but
No.
Mitch
Right.
had a reference to G, though, I thought.
No. What do you mean Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
I mean, I literally yelled at you because when you said the Nights and you said they did pretty well at it, I'm like, that is a hard piece of choreography. I'm kind of surprised you would say that as like their thing.
No.
Like-
I did the whole thing around Boy in Love. It's not Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I swear to God. I
No,
remember
because
Blood,
it also Blood, Sweat, and Tears wouldn't have come out
I know.
during that season. So,
I'm having a crisis. Oh my
I
God.
know. Hold on.
We literally have fact checking us as I sit here in shock, but not really in shock. I'm just kind of being like, yeah, Kayla did dumb things.
no, because the amount of time that I've spent watching the Boy in Love choreography video.
It's neither. It's neither. Like if I go through here, okay. Heads go up around the locker room as the first driving beats of 4 minutes crazy begin to play. And that's where they talk about.
No, but that's not the Nights.
That is the Nights because then it goes on to talk about, do you know how hard it was to teach them that choreography? And then Mitch says, do you know how hard it was to learn that choreography? Oh, there's another one here.
No,
okay,
I'm talking about Boy
BTS.
in Love.
But you don't say that anywhere here.
I link the video.
Yes. Do I have
What's
to
the
open the
video?
video?
Yes.
Good gracious me. Oh, it's a K-pop song, can you tell? It is Boy in Love.
Oh my God. Well, I'm slightly ashamed of myself.
We
I
all
wonder
make
if I
mistakes
had-
once.
Yeah. I wonder if I had
I'm gonna
like
not
Blood,
put
Sweat,
him
and
on
Tears
here.
open in a different tab, and I thought
Might
that
have
was.
been.
Anyway,
See, this is what happens when you
nobody,
actually-
Joe wins.
Yeah.
She gets 1 point for the artist. and then 1 point for the song, because apparently I don't know what the
Sure.
hell I'm doing.
You're actually even try. Where's Gritty?
Jason, Jordy, Valentine's Day.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Plans.
I'm done. I'm done. Nope.
Jordy, no, not Jason, cooks steak, and Jordy just comes over, and it's just something chill because Jordy doesn't want to scare. Jason doesn't want to scare Jordy off. Please,
Yeah.
that is my favorite one.
We have to price this over the pair of jeans she's gonna wear.
And call us Segs and Betty.
So that is 1 point. Some of these questions are worth multiple points, and I'll try to remember to tell you that. So,
Okay.
We'll just declare Gritty the winner at the end anyway.
Gritty won the minute I opened my mouth.
Absolutely. Continue.
Brenda.
Freaking candy, sugar. That's all I remember about Brenda. That story
So-
is a blur. There was a lot of sex in that story. Look, okay?
Sex.
I didn't write a lot of that fic, but I wrote a lot of sex.
She's broken. She's recovering. She's moping. So we talk about Alex and all that, but there's more than Alex in Brenda's life.
Carrie.
Who also cheers Brenda up, and how do they go about doing some cheering up?
That's not Carrie.
No, it's
Was it Lats? No.
Is it Dylan?
I think it was Dylan.
Can I get a final answer at some point?
Yeah, we'll let you know.
No, really?
Pretty sure it was Stromer.
It sounds like a Stromer thing. It might have been PK though.
I thought it was PK because PK lets her, No, I think it actually might be Carrie because Carrie cooks for the two of them while they're both broken. And they get to have girls'
That's a
night.
valid point.
True.
Carrie's my final answer.
I'm inclined to give like half points for that, because the thing I was going for was Anna showing
Oh!
Ow. Sorry.
up. So my notes here are a little vague, but the big thing was Brenda had been having hair issues.
Hair issues, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so watch
And
on
I
here.
wrote that scene. God damn it.
So that was 2 points, one for the person, one for the various ways of cheering up.
So
Given that people said
1
Carrie-
point to Shannon, 1 point to Gritty.
What did Shannon get a point for?
Getting Carrie. You told her you were going to give her half a point, so she can have a whole point because we're not counting halves, and the other one can go to Gritty.
Okay. This one is 3 points, one for parts. So, generally in Girl Brigade, we see women often as the sole woman on the team. But there are a handful of teams where we see multiple.
Okay, when did you do this?
Wait,
November 2018.
Okay.
So,
So this, I believe, would have included.
Let her finish the question too, guys.
Yeah. So I just want to know
Thanks,
what is the highest number of women on a team we've seen,
3.
and which teams have we seen it in?
Montreal. And that's the only one.
oh yeah. Carrie, Jordy, and Chucky.
Not Chucky.
Not
Brenda.
Chucky, yeah, Brenda.
Brenda.
That one.
The
And
Stars
Chucky.
have 2.
I know. That's what it was, I literally.
Stars don't have 2 anymore. Stars have
I
1.
wasn't sure when the Jordy trade kicked in, so that's why I was like,
September 2017?
I think we're up to date on trades now, with the exception of Clarissa and Dylan.
Yeah.
But we're not touching Dylan
Okay.
because Dylan's story's done. But Dallas used to have 2.
mm-hmm.
Buffalo technically has 2. Maybe.
In
That's
our
complicated.
universe.
Update. We're not sure what we're doing with Clarissa in terms of the trade, so for now she's on the Sabres. Now I have to
And
think.
so is Jeff Skinner.
And so is Jess Skinner.
Hand
Which-
wave.
What?
Listen, there's extremely important things happening in Emily's brain, and she's dragging Joe with her. No, you can't know.
You're not allowed to know, Shannon.
That's in with Hanny. No,
Put
not
that face
happening.
away.
No!
Okay, side note. Noah Hannafin. A good dude.
Tomorrow. Can we come back to that? Because we will lose her if we go down that path.
She's pointing
Right,
at me. Em's pointing at me, Shannon, and she's completely
Okay,
right.
so Em gets 3 points for that, because I had assigned that as a 3-point value.
What did you have down?
I actually, because I had totally blanked on when the Jordy trade was,
Fair.
I had said 2 women on a team is the highest we'd seen,
Mhm.
and then by my reckoning it was Buffalo, Dallas, Montreal.
And Dallas is including Jordan. Yeah, yep, that's right.
Yeah, okay, so.
The one that I really hate is when we talk about which couples are still on the same team.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. No, you know why? Because the one I consistently forget every single bloody damn time is Sid and Gino. Like, how is that one the one that I forgot? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, she always goes like, the galleys, Sex and Benny.
Gallery's not anymore, though.
I know, but
Fairly well.
And then
we lost
Joe
it.
back
inevitably
when.
goes, Sid and Gino, and I go, oh my god, I forgot them again.
Yes.
It's a whole
So
thing.
my grasp of time is about as good as a 5-year-old's.
that's okay.
You don't have our timeline. Don't worry about it.
No. So we've got Girl Brigade. We've got its own little universe, but sometimes we did want to go to an alternate universe.
Oh, hi.
Which one?
We are putting a caveat of only the alternate universes that have been posted to AO3 as of November 2018.
Okay.
How many of them are there? And what are they?
Oh my dear lord.
We have the always a boy. I mean, always a girl. No.
No,
Taming
but
of the
she's the
Shrew,
man.
but she's the man.
She's the man.
It took me a while to get there, but I did.
There's
that one.
Moose Lake.
I still call it Homestead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it Hallmark movie.
Hormone movie? Is there something? Do we have to speed up our timeline here?
No.
So that's 2. Did we post the coffee shop AU?
No.
Shannon's?
Yes,
No.
you did.
It's on AO3.
Is it? No, it's not on AO3. You're right. It was a Tumblr.
We only have
Okay.
2. There's only 2 AUs
The
on there.
caveat is November 2018 and AO3. Because if I tried to count everything on Tumblr, I would lose.
No, and that's
Yeah,
valid.
that's
I'm
valid.
trying to figure it out though.
I think
Because
it's
we
those 2.
did.
It's just
Where did we
two.
put Joe's lawyer fic?
That's on Tumblr.
That's one of my favorites on Tumblr, and I'm really hoping that doesn't get like.
It's not.
It's on Tumblr.
It's not.
It's not. Yeah, it
snotty,
shouldn't
but-
get flagged.
But I mean,
Um,
also Tumblrers, the Tumblr.
Is there only 2?
There's only 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, points. I don't know who got them, but someone
Well.
answered me. Life and actual hockey happenings. So the Vegas Golden Knights, prior to their inaugural season, got sued.
Yep.
Why?
Because they share a name with a section or like a piece of the U.S. Air Force, I want to say it is.
I like the military
Like the
theme.
arena?
Military.
No, like
No, the
team
team
name.
itself, the team name, they share a name. The Golden Knights is the
Oh,
name
Golden
of a unit in
Because
the
they
military.
couldn't use Knights. They couldn't use the Las Vegas Knights because the London Knights have it trademarked in Ontario, so they wouldn't be able to do shit in Canada because London has it trademarked for the London Knights.
Actually,
That's why they're the Golden Knights.
Actually, no.
That's not why they didn't. That's not why they got sued. But
yeah.
they got sued by the military though.
They got sued by West Point, the military academy, which, fun fact, if you're a Penguins fan, you should have been aware of because the Penguins apparently do an annual go up to West Point and run around.
they do.
They do! There are routinely multiple photos of Sid and Gino hanging out at West Point doing team building activities.
I want to see Patrick Hornquist
Oh.
run an obstacle course.
That would be fun.
So that was like 2 points because I wanted.
Shannon
What?
gets 1 for getting military,
Mhm.
but that's it. That's my opinion.
Are there any points to Gritty on that one?
Oh yeah, 1 point to Grady because we didn't get the other half.
Since Jack has been drafted, Buffalo has undergone a few changes. We are going to specifically look at name changes. How many times since Jack Eichel has been drafted has Buffalo's arena had the name changed, and what did they change it to?
They haven't.
They haven't. It's always been the KeyBank
It's
Center.
always been Keybag.
Was it
And
First
it's only
Niagara?
changed once.
First Niagara. It was one. It was from First Niagara to KeyBank Center.
It was like 2 years back, so it feels like it's always been that way, but
Teamwork makes the dream work. Grady gets a point.
Gritty is well
We
fed.
keep working together. Gritty's gonna win this whole thing.
I'm okay with that. Grady's already won. What are you talking about?
So, keeping on the theme of Jack Eichel,
I like that
The
theme.
Eichel Tower.
like a lot of other people who got drafted, did a profile to tell us a bit about him before he got drafted. He had, in the what would you be if you weren't a hockey player / what are your future goals section, something that routinely fucks me up when I think about it.
Is it doctor?
No.
Childcare professional.
No, it was a historian. Was it?
It
He
was
likes
on.
history.
If I said alternate career / future goals, emphasize more on the emphasis more on the future goals.
Oh, okay.
No.
Future goals was one. Okay.
No, I just always crack up.
He
thinking
wants to
about-
run his own hockey school. I'm pretty sure he does.
That wasn't what he put on the draft profile.
That's fair. He
Was
was
it?
18 at the time.
I know, but he put a thing on there that does make him seem older, and also, again, think about things that emotionally fuck me up.
Children. Pediatric doctor?
No, there was another one, and I'm blanking on what it is.
Okay, final answers. This is one of the things I yell about a lot. Jack literally said on his profile he wants to be a good father someday.
Oh, God.
Gritty.
And that,
Give Gritty 2.
that routinely fucks me the fuck up.
Just give him 2.
And I'm like, we literally talked about this earlier about how I have a lot of strong feelings about Jack Eichel and children. And
See, and I got focused on the kid piece, not the dad piece.
I'm like
Yeah.
just trying to think. Damn it! I don't think I read that profile. I knew that.
I know, I
watched the
remember
video.
that.
yeah, it was one of the
Yeah,
things that was
no.
circulating Tumblr.
I know. One day you're just gonna call it tumbleweed, and you won't be wrong.
Not at all.
The important thing is that will circulate back through my dash every so often, and every time it does, I legitimately feel like a strange feeling in my innards.
Send that to me next time you see it, because I don't know if I've seen it.
I have.
I feel like Em and Joe reblogged it at one point, so I feel like you have seen it.
You could go through the Eichel tag. It's not that full.
Yeah, I just
That's surprising.
sometimes
You know what? You'd think so, but not a lot of people gift the Sabres.
I know.
Like, it's hard to find Jack content. And I follow a couple
That's a
of people.
2019 resolution right there.
I follow a couple of Sabres fans, and I tend to be, like, full disclosure, really picky about my follows because I am a no negativity on my dash kind of a person.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, I'll follow and I'll give you a shot, and if you're a jackass, I will.
unfollow, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll often do that too.
Yeah, I keep going through and purging things, and half of them are leaving, and I'm like, thank God I have contact information for you lot, because Phil Kessel, been in the NHL a bit, has played for multiple teams.
Mhm.
How many? And name the teams.
3.
Boston, Toronto,
And Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Bravo, lovely. Award points as needed.
One for you, one for me, one for Grady.
That was too slow.
If I remember correctly, Tuukka Rask is the draft pick that
Yeah.
gave the Phil Kessel trade.
Yes.
Toronto is
I've
forever
heard-
salty about it.
I've
It
heard
was-
Dangle yell about that a lot.
It
Forever
was,
salty about it.
yeah, because someone, oh God, yeah, that was just a fun thing. A nice, fun, easy one-pointer. Name all 3 Canadian junior leagues.
OHL, QMJ, HL, WHL.
Yeah.
A nice, fun, easy, relaxing
I missed that one.
Quebec Major Junior.
That always fucks me up.
Yeah.
QMJ, HL. Screw the Q.
So clearly I didn't organize this as well as I thought, because we're taking a brief circle back to Girl Brigade.
Hey, we're here for it.
As of November 2018,
All
which,
of them.
which pick has the longest word count?
Jack.
Jack.
36K.
Ooh.
We have never topped it. Connie might.
You know what I just realized? Jack feels longer, but the thing we did was within like 2 or 3K of that. So weird. Because it doesn't feel as long. I don't know.
Probably because it was broken up more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had stages.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but yours had to be broken up like that.
Yeah. Cool. There are a shit ton of Ryans in the NHL. The way this question is going to work is I will give you 4 potential percentages, and you're going to tell me what percent of the NHL is a Ryan. So, A, 1% of the NHL is a Ryan. B, 1.5%. C, 2%. Or D, 2.5%.
I'm gonna go 2%.
I'm going 1.5.
I was going to.
All of you are wrong. It is 2.5% of the NHL that is named Ryan.
Brady gets a point.
Gritty is winning.
Oh yeah, Grady's
But-
killing us.
So, as a follow-up, which team, as of December 2nd, 2018, has the most Ryans?
Oh.
You get a team for the point, and you get a team for each Ryan you name.
Wait, what?
Which team has the most Ryans?
Yes.
You get a point for the team, and you get a point for naming all the Ryans on the team.
Oh.
Okay. So my guess is Nashville. Ryan Johansson, Ryan Ellis.
Ryan Hartman. They have 3.
They have 3. They have Hartman. I didn't know Hartman got there.
Yeah, he was traded from Chicago there.
Once again, Dream Trivia Team strikes again. It is Nashville with 3 Ryans. Ryan Ellis, Ryan Johansson, Ryan Hartman.
So I get 2, you get 1, and Gritty gets 1.
So, Phoenix, my lovely Hershey Bear, currently chilling a bit in DC and going back up and down.
Who?
Phoenix Copley, right?
Oh,
Phoenix
okay.
Copley,
Goalie?
goalie.
They're weird.
He has his name spelled weird. So, like, spell Phoenix for me.
So there's a girl in my youth group that's the opposite. The vowels are opposite.
That's what Phoenix Copley
Yeah.
does. And it throws me off every time. And my auto... That's the important thing, because I want to know, especially as we're coming off of the holiday season, what is Phoenix Copley's hometown?
Hockey. With Ron McLean and Tara Sloan.
I've got nothing.
I gave you a hint.
He's not from Hershey, is he?
No.
Phoenix, Arizona.
No. Joe, any Hail Mary last minute guesses?
What was your question again?
Phoenix Copley, my delightful Hershey Bear bouncing up and down from DC.
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
No.
What? How are you?
I
What
said-
are you hinting?
It's been coming up with the holiday season. What's his hometown?
Christmas.
Appropriate theme, wrong answer.
If you're
I
asking
got
me for a
nothing.
small town USA, I'm screwed.
It was North Pole, Alaska, and they have arguably the biggest Christmas celebration in the state of Alaska, if I read the appropriate media report.
I did not
There's
take
a
American
town
history.
called North Pole, Alaska?
Yes. It got brought up a lot in various CAPS-related circles because of the holiday
I
season.
believe it.
Yeah. So, point for Gritty.
Gritty has 10 points.
And Gritty is Kayla. You can take that as a compliment or an insult as you wish, because in hindsight it could have been either.
We'll see how I feel in 5 minutes when it truly hits me. Oh god, I hate this last name because I swear I butcher it, but
Bork is the last name.
Bork.
Yes.
I want to call him like a Borkupine. Like,
Well, if it'll help you remember how to pronounce it, that's fair game.
right.
Ray Bork.
Has 2 sons, Chris and Ryan.
Mhm.
Ray played for the Boston Bruins. One of his sons also played for the Boston Bruins. Pick a son.
Chris Bork.
What are the names?
Chris and Ryan.
Oh, wait.
No. Oh.
Ooh. I think it's... I'm just looking
I
at
think it's Chris, because Ryan and Ray sounds like something I would remember because they're close together.
Yeah.
I'm going with Ryan.
I'm gonna go with Chris.
The point goes to Shannon. It was indeed
Yes!
I mean, you've got a 2.5% chance of being right. Out of the entire NHL. That's a stat I will always remember.
I know, me too.
If I ever meet Ryan Nugent Hopkins, guess what I'm saying to him?
You
Hey,
should
There's
that
no
was-
Ryans in the Leaf system as far as I know.
Yeah. My thing is just like, that was as of like early December 2018. The way things go. Ryan is one of those classic names. There's always like a handful in each draft class.
Have you seen
Did
the
I ever
WTT
send you
names?
The list of the WHL.
draft?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
those
an
names.
Cabin.
Not a lot of Ryans actually. A lot of Jadens, a lot of Cadens.
A lot of salad
Some kale.
pieces.
Leave the Radish brothers out of this.
Chris and Ryan Bork following up with why.
I was going with Strome, and there's no Chris Strome.
It's Chris Martin.
Ryan, Dylan, and Matt, okay? Continue.
So they've had the distinct privilege of playing together for parts of their professional career. So name which team or teams the brothers played on together.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm out.
Oh, I feel like... Can I ask a question?
Yes, I might not answer.
Is it an Eastern Conference team? Yes? 2 Eastern Conference teams?
At least if I understand my geography.
Ryan Bork, I want to say he was on the Rangers at some point. So I want to say New York Rangers for one of them. No, I'm getting a look that tells me that I'm wrong.
My face is so expressive. I hate it.
It basically says you're a dumbass.
Because
Your
my
resting
team.
bitch face is quality, man.
It's great.
Like, listen.
The Capitals? Isn't one of Another no.
You're 0 for 2, buddy.
I'm gonna give up.
Hershey Bears.
Oh.
One of my formative experiences over the past couple of years has been watching these brothers play together for the Hershey Bears. But that ended in the 16-17 season, because guess what? They're now part of the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, which I think...
The Islanders.
Boom!
You got so
Tampa
close.
to Syracuse.
So in things that have delighted me recently, the Checkers allowed their players to pick custom goal songs.
Yes!
Carolina Hurricanes out here bringing all the fun back.
Cliff, he picked a song. It delights me. What song did Cliff pick that absolutely thrills me with joy?
I wish it were a K-pop song. I will still say Gangnam Style.
That's what it is.
Oh my god!
And that's why it delights me.
Point for Joe.
Point for Joe. Yes. So, a different player, while we're on the same theme, picked the song It's Raining Men. According to all reports of this, he was very insistent that it be It's Raining Men when it sounds like the Checkers support staff tried to talk to him about it. He won my heart by standing by It's Raining Men. Who was it? He's being invited to my family's low country boil.
Can I pull up the roster?
No.
Like, I don't know who's on the
Is
Checkers.
it somebody who
Besides
was...
Club Who.
I didn't even know.
I don't know if he got... Is it Hayden Fleury?
No.
No, he's up with the Canes.
He is? Okay.
Fairly certain.
Yes. The name
He's
is
a
French.
feisty little bugger.
We can do this as a bonus point because I didn't even really know who he was until I saw that this was in the Twitter thread. But very French name, forgive the American, Julian.
Oh, Julian Gauthier!
Yay!
Oh, what a patoot. He is massive. Like, he is a freaking huge dude. Stop it.
So like I could theoretically like climb him like a tree.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The row is thick as they come. So he's got a really cool story.
Not this podcast, guys!
It's a really cool story because his family, if this is right, because he's a Canadian baby, are all like weightlifters and bodybuilders. So his training is all weightlifting and bodybuilding. So he is, like, we talk about Jack Eichel as a brick shit house. No, Julian Gauthier is a brick shit house.
It does seem to be the appropriate dude. Moving along to other cities, TJ Oshie, when the DC Metro was not on fire, yes, it's a thing that happens on the regular basis. Yes, it's a thing we learn to plan our lives around. He took the DC Metro to the arena for a handful of Stanley Cup final games. And at one point, he came up short on fare. We had a lot of fun with that because he just signed a multi-million-dollar contract and fun stuff. So how short was he?
15 cents.
74 cents?
That would be freaking hilarious.
35 cents. I'm going to give it to Joe because she was the closest. But I just crack it up because legitimately, like, dude, it is not
It just
that...
means he didn't reload his Presto card, though. Well, you don't have a Presto card, but
Yeah.
like it happened to me at Starbucks the other day. I had a bill of $16.81, and I had $16.44 on my card. Like, it's just because you don't expect it to cost.
quite that much. I know. I laugh because the
Understandably.
timing and the context of it, of like, he didn't even wind up reloading or dealing with it himself. Some really fed up DC resident, last I recall, just dealt with it for him.
Yeah.
Which I love because we're so fed up. We have to stick to our schedule. That fine, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, speaking of DC postseason, how many times have Pittsburgh and DC faced off in the postseason?
I will say 10.
7?
I was gonna say 6, so.
Once again, Joe carries it. It was 11 times since 1991. So, we talk about hockey families.
Yes.
Yes.
Which family has had the most members play, coach, or manage in the NHL? And how many of them wound up doing something like that?
Bowman's. Sutters. Shit, the
Sutters.
Sutters.
Yeah, I would say the Sutters.
It is the Sutter family. How many members?
5.
Oh,
5 out of 6. It's either 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6.
But, okay, is this just the...
It is not limited to a singular generation.
Okay, then there's more.
Really?
Because the dad played. The dad was on the 1980 U.S. Olympic
Okay.
team. I know that one very well. Ryan Sutter played.
Daryl. No, I'm thinking of Sittler. Sorry, wrong.
Yeah. But there was a setter that was doing something in LA. That was
That's what
maybe
I'm
an
saying.
uncle.
Is like there's only a handful of them that actually played. There's
But she
one
said
that
played
hasn't
or
done
managed.
anything. There's one that hasn't done anything.
Right. Is it 8? I don't know. I'm guessing a number.
It's 9. It's bonkers batshit. Just how many people are in that damn family who are.
It's Minnesota, man. Ryan Sutter has like 4 kids or something like that.
So, Caps, the Golden Knight. It was the first time in 22 years that 2 teams without any wins in the final round had played each other. Which were the previous 2 teams that had never won a game in the Stanley Cup Finals before?
Buffalo.
So wait. It was the 1990. It was 22 years prior.
96.
It was the 96 final. So that's the Avs, because the Avs won the cup that year. And who the F did they beat?
Team from the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
Philly.
No, because Philly had won cups before then.
Yeah.
Fair.
The New Jersey Devils?
You get a half point. It was the Avalanche, but it was the Florida Panthers.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of forgot how long they've been around. They feel very like a product of the 2000s. Let's talk Olympic hockey. The American women won gold.
Yep.
I cried about Maddie Rooney.
Yep.
When was the last time American women had won gold at the Olympics?
1998.
Yeah.
Not gonna know.
Lovely. Points for both. Yeah. That had me in my feelings at 3 a.m. on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
So, men's college hockey gives out the Hobie Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Eichel.
Not the question. I
Still
appreciate
important.
I know, but I didn't want to make this entire thing Jack Eichel trivia.
I mean, could be.
Could have been.
It could have been, but we've missed the opportunity. Question. Hobie Baker is for the men. What do the women get?
Patty Kazmaier.
Yeah. Amanda Kessel has won that.
Yes, she
Which
does.
that's actually the next question.
Oh.
Name at least 2 people who have won it. So, Joe will get...
Surely Megan Duggan has won.
Megan Duggan.
Yeah.
So,
Brianna Decker's probably won it too, I think.
she has Julie Chu.
Oh, Julie!
And fun fact, Jennifer Bottarella is the only person who has won the award twice. She won it in 2001 and 2003.
Okay.
So we both get points for that.
Yes.
Sweet.
Cool. Let's take a brief detour to hockey and pop culture.
Oh, Lord.
The classic Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So question, Cameron's a hockey fan.
Yeah.
He runs around 2/3 of the movie wearing
Detroit
Red
Red Wings.
Wings.
what player? You both get a point for...
Datsuk?
No, it was a vintage
Is
Gordie
vintage.
Howe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? It's a number 9.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you each get points for the Detroit Red Wings, no points for
And
Gordie
that-
Howe.
Freaking show. I mean, movie set in Chicago. Like,
Should have been wearing a Stan Nikita.
Yeah, there was...
I just,
It could have been family
it makes me so mad.
So, we're coming to the final slide of questions. So, Detroit throws an octopus on the ice during playoffs.
Florida throws rats.
What was the reason or symbolism given for using an octopus when the tradition started?
Oh no,
I don't
read
know.
this.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I forget.
It was started in the 1950s when rather than the road to 16 wins, it was the road to 8. Each leg of the octopus was meant to stand for a win.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It was one of the weirdest batshit things. So, we do have some bonus questions if you guys want to wager points to try and win, but I don't think you guys are competitive enough to try and do this, are you?
Not really.
Mm-mm.
Cool. There was one particular author who gave us a legacy of putting "please don't sue me" disclaimers on any fic we posted to the internet. Who is this author? Who actually did hire lawyers and send out cease and desist letters and do?
Cassandra Clare.
No, this is before her.
shoot, before you.
And frick. Horror. She writes the horror. Yeah, she writes,
Is it-
fudge.
And something?
Oh.
Yeah, what's her name?
Oh.
It's not Anne Frank.
No.
Anne Rice.
Anne Rice. It is Anne Rice. Thank you for fucking up fandom as a collective.
Yes.
Gritty gets the point.
No,
Yeah.
Emily gets the point. I got that right.
Okay.
So
You're so
I
offended.
haven't gotten 6 right in the last 20 minutes. Can I have my point, please?
Yes.
So if you're asked
Melvin's
to
having
R
it.
and R on a fic,
Read and review.
beautiful, lovely,
Yeah.
give her the point. So we keep joking about lemons.
Yes.
There were 2 other fruit tags that you might see used.
Lime.
Limes.
And then the second one might depend on fandom. I did see it in a handful of fandoms, so. Points for lime. What was the second one?
I think it must be fandom specific.
Specific.
Yeah.
Then we'll just say 2 points for both of you. I was in a couple of fandoms where no one seemed to get like the difference between lemon, lime, and whatever, so they would just tag it citrus in general.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
citrus.
citrus. Yeah, no. Yeah, people would say just generally citrus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to admit, like the lemon, lime, citrus spectrum is just one of those things that I still can't clearly define. So a couple of weeks ago, we were talking, and we found something that could probably wind up being my tag on Real Housewives, were I to ever be on Real
I
Housewives.
don't remember.
The thing is, I'm going to give you the tagline. You have to tell me who I said it about. Having good hair doesn't exempt you from bad policy.
You did say that. I
Oh
remember
my
that.
god.
Did you say that about Trudeau?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how he came up. I don't know what was going on there, but
It was about Trudeau.
fun stuff. Did Gritty carry it home?
Yes. Gritty has.
Excluding Gritty.
15 points.
Looks like Shannon.
I had 14.
Nice.
Everyone on the board with at least 10 points. Good job.
Mhm.
You had a career night.
Hey guys, I'm here again just to wrap this up very awkwardly because that last cut is a little rough. So that is all for this lovely little excerpt of our original Vancouver podcast. Hopefully you've had the chance to go and listen to that one, and that makes you listen to about 3.5 hours of us being batshit crazy. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you sooner than you think. Bye!